Welcome to the Academy, a series focused on the basics of Star Wars: The Old Republic. Most of SWTOR's content can be played alone, but there's a lot of content that's just more fun to do with groups of people you're familiar with and can trust. Hard mode flashpoints, operations, dailies, PvP, and just being able to talk in a chat that's full of people with similar interests to you. Finding a guild is the best way to make friends and find groups to do content with in SWTOR. The trick is finding the right group. A guild can make or break your experience in the game, so choose wisely. A guild is a group of players that have chosen to ally with each other in the game. They gain an exclusive shared chat, a guild list similar to a friends list, they can share a guild bank, and can purchase a shared flagship or stronghold together. Most guilds also host events for their members. The best way to find a guild is to actually play with other people and join up with people you make friends with in-game. This can happen either through Group Finder for operations, flashpoints, or PvP, or by attending server-wide events. If you haven't been lucky enough to experience a good group yet, the next best way is to start searching for guilds that are looking for new members. When looking for a guild, there's a lot of questions you want to ask yourself first. Guilds come in all shapes and sizes, and it's a good idea to get an idea of what you want before searching for one. Some of the questions you want to ask yourself are: what server would you like to play on? Are you willing to move servers or start fresh if you find a guild that's a good match for you? Are you looking for a Republic or Imperial guild? What activities are you interested in? Operations, PvP, roleplay, leveling, being social? Would you want to join a guild that focuses on one of those things, or prefer a guild that does a little of everything? Are you looking for a group to play with casually, or a hardcore group with a high skill level and high commitment to being online and in-game? Are you willing to take a risk on a small growing guild, or do you want something already grown and established? Would you be happy in your guild with behavior expectations, or would you rather be in an environment where you and others can speak your mind without restrictions? Would you like to speak with voice communications, or only use text chat? Keep in mind, if you've never tried voice chat or are shy, it can be very fun to use after you get comfortable with your guild. Do you want to join a guild that's open invite to anyone who wants to join, or one that screens people first with applications? Do you want a guild that has communication outside of the game, like a forum, or do you hate to read and just want to play? The answers to these questions will help you decide if a guild is right for you. When you're browsing guilds, look for keywords that match up with what you answered. Is this guild casual or hardcore? Do they require me to be on at certain times, or can I do my own thing? Are they 18 plus or mature? Do they say they do PvE, PvP, RP? Do you see actual proof of them doing these things? How many players do they say they have? Are they on the faction you want to play? If you can't find the answers to the things you find important, move on. A great guild will have a clear idea of what it does and doesn't have, and will have at least one person dedicated to sharing these concepts. There are three main places to find a guild. The best place to find a guild is on the SWTOR.com server forums. This is where the majority of guilds post on most servers. Find your server, click it, then go into the guild recruitment forums on the top. You can either browse the guild's advertising, or if you're a subscriber, you can make a post describing what type of guild you're looking for, and others can reply. You can also try looking in general chat on the fleet, or posting in general chat with a request for the type of guild you're looking for. Make sure to follow up either on their website or by asking any repliers the important questions on your list. It's hard to get a good feel of how active a guild is from a recruitment snippet in chat. Don't just press accept if they invite you right away. I suggest waiting until you get to the fleet before you start looking for a guild. That way, you have a better idea if you're going to keep playing SWTOR, and on the fleet, you'll also have a better chance of catching the attention of someone in a guild versus a starter planet where many people are leveling for the first time. There are also various sites apart from the official forums that you can check. If you can't find what you're looking for on the official forums, I suggest to visit the SWTOR Guild Recruitment subreddit. It's reddit.com/r/SWTOR guilds. This is a place where even non-subscribers can post about their guild, and you can post a guild request even if you aren't subscribed too. Don't forget to use the filters on the sidebar to narrow down your search. If you've found a guild you like the sound of, you can try speaking to a member live in-game. When you're in-game, type /who, W-H-O, in the chat box and hit enter. In the search, you can now type the name of the guild, then click the search icon. You might have to click it twice, it's a bit buggy. On the top right, click the drop-down that says comment and change it to guild. If the guild name matches up with the guild you found online, you can whisper that person and ask them questions about your new potential guild. If you're ready to start searching for a guild and want links to guilds on your server, or you want a text list of the questions you should ask yourself about what type of guild you want, I've created an online how to find a guild guide. The link will be in the description, or you can search online for How to Find a Great Guild in SWTOR. Finding the right guild can really make or break your experience in Star Wars: The Old Republic, and I wish you luck finding the perfect group to play with, whether you like to play once a week or every day. On the next episode of the Academy, we'll be talking about how to make your own guild. If you want to show your support for this series, or to get notified when the next episode of the Academy comes out, subscribe to this channel.